help me welcome the stars of from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 7, Trixie Mattel and Katya Zamolodchikova.
My name is Jujubee, and I'm still here.
And I'm Sharon Stone. I actually have a really good movie coming out. I want to tell you about it. It's only going to take about 25 minutes to summarize the plot, and then we'll get into the character study, which is about another 30 minutes. How much time do we have?
You guys came to the wrong fucking panel, okay? People with actual information for you are doing panels, and you came here. Clap for yourselves.
No. I'm so depressed that I picked out this gorgeous skirt, and now nobody's going to be able to see it.
Do you want to do a spin?
Would it be gauche if I just did like this for the rest of the thing?
Oh!
No, but then I have my back to all those people over there, so that's not good.
Why don't we open with us all saying a post-verbal word that we have now made famous? Are you ready for this? I learned last year that it helps to hold the microphone, because you guys can't hear it all, can you? I guess I care about people, so I don't know. Which you guys would know that because I was in drag at VIP last night, and so didn't see Katya there. That was so weird.
What are you doing?
Interesting. Well, I'm going to tell you guys something in the moment of truth. I'm here at DragCon. I'm wearing no corset, no body, and I'm wearing a 2-inch heel, and I'm still here.
A 2-inch Marabou biscuit.
Kim Cheese tried to shade me, and I was like, well, you still have to win if you can. You have to wear heels. Like, I have nothing to lose.
This is a weird thing that we're doing because the way that we do the show is we go to the basement of World of Wonder, and then we call up Cheryl Ann, this like witch lady from she's from like a nail salon on La Brea.
Nice.
And she kind of like stirs the electrical energy in the air just so that we become like pretty like mildly funny or entertaining or whatever.
See,
the thing is, it is also due to the magic of editing.
Clap for the editor of our show.
Yeah.
Who, without him, you would realize we are not funny. And who, I don't know what stroke of brilliance he had to put the words that we were saying behind us, but I love what he does, so clap for the
I like
editor.
that too.
Yay.
Great. Chris Smith, I believe.
And the
I
gentleman,
sent him a nice email and he didn't respond, but it's fine.
The gentleman who films our show is over there in the corner. Peter.
And mushrooms.
Peter. You took your dress off?
Yeah, well,
I'll do you one better.
To feature it. I paid $450 for it.
She said, I'm hot. This is 3 wigs.
She has 7.
This is 7.
She has 7 wigs.
I'm not saying it's a competition, but I've won. I guess.
So, wait, I want to ask a question.
No.
First of all, how many people are there and why? Why are there so many people
I heard
here?
it's the 1,300 people. Holy shit. Okay. I think we should take a second to talk about Squarespace.
Absolutely. But first, I have to tell you, I've been meaning to tell you all week about these new sheets I got, these Bowl and Branch sheets. They are just, oh my God. I just like, I lie there and luxuriate in the comfort and the softness and the organic Egyptian cotton, and I forget that I'm updating my website on Squarespace. You know, it's all right there in the comfort of my own house.
I think it's important that we start with us starting the show as we always do. What?
Oh, I think we have
Oh, what country are you from where you just yell at people?
We have hecklers.
I hope someday to become that comfortable with total strangers. I think it's important that we start the show by saying it the way we say it on the YouTube show, and then you guys participate with the sound. Are you familiar with the sound? Are you ready?
Is everybody here bilingual? I hope so.
Okay, ready? Okay. Hi, I'm Trixie Mattel.
And gosh, yeah.
And welcome to the show where we talk about whatever we want
Because it's our show.
and not yours.
Yeah, wow.
Do you want to give them a walkthrough of the look today that you're wearing?
Oh, well, I just displayed it right here.
What's the story?
So-
You're famous for your story.
Well, there's a color story. Absolutely, there's a color story. I also love when I'm dressing in the morning. I think about three things. I think about color, I think about shape, and I think about intention. So with this, we have a lot of different colors. Okay, and we have different shapes. And we also have a lot of different intentions.
Your
You
body
see
has a lot of
swirl.
different colors and shapes.
Yeah, we got red blotchy, we got brown patchy, and then we got white scaly. Listen, I'm growing older, and it's fine. You know, it's like I'm getting older. You're not.
I'm not. I'm still only 26. It's got so much ahead of me.
I feel like I'm 50 and I look like I'm 60, but inside I'm always 17. I feel like if you just keep your emotional maturity like really, really low, that's the fountain of youth.
I chose to wear 7 wigs because I had to make up for the fact that I was wearing what I'm wearing from the neck down. And hopefully you guys would forgive that for like, oh, she had nice hair though, you know.
But look, I mean, come on. I got this right here in Los Angeles. This is amazing. It's like a I don't know.
It's weird
like
seeing it without a tree. You know?
It does look like a tree skirt.
She's repurposing.
Wait, I have a question. Do we have a photo? Oh, we have some bullet points here.
Bullet
All right, so
points.
we're going to talk about ISIS first, and then we'll go into Boko Haram.
Stop it.
And before, I know it's a little bit late. I just like so 2000 and late, but I do want to talk about subprime auto loans and the fiscal cliff.
It's been a year since the first DragCon. How many of you here were last year?
Yeah, did you guys come last year? I was the best weekend of my life. That's sad or whatever. Take it as you may. That was the best weekend of my life.
We shared a booth last year, and we didn't pee or eat for 2 days.
Nope. No,
I looked great.
It was amazing. It was like the energy from the people, the fans. You guys was like you were throwing packets of nutrition, like nutrient.
And you were catching it in your mouth.
Yeah, catching it in my mouth. But then you went home, and there were no fans there, and then you felt like fucking.
I woke up on Monday, got in drag, and came here because I kind of thought this is my life now. I do DragCon convention. I love DragCon because it's the first time that you're surrounded by people who love drag as much as we do. And whether or not we love it anymore, it's our career, so it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare from which you will never wake up.
But you know what, though? This is the thing. Okay, I'm going to try not to proselytize because there's so many people in this room. I feel like I could just get on, drink some strychnine, handle some rattlesnakes, and just let you all have it. But the thing is about drag is that it's not a bank job. We don't work at the bank. We don't work at the bank. And I don't. Do you know what I mean? Like,
no.
we don't. It's not like, oh, going to work today. Like, no, you're a drag queen.
That's the thing about drag is you are a drag queen.
You guys, listen. So everywhere that we go, especially the two of us, this is the only thing that we hear. We hate your season, but we love you.
And that's unfair.
Oh, I don't know
because
that
it's not
unfair.
our
that
fault. It's Violet's. I'm just kidding. Hey, guys, we're not here to do that.
This is a loving and supportive, positivity-fueled environment, and we will have no dragging, hurtful language. We will have no.
Gentlemen, start your engines, and may the tightest corset win. No. But we should have Violet on our show because what you guys didn't get to see of Violet on Drag Race is she's also hysterically funny.
No, that's a little too far.
I was trying to throw her a bone. I should have started with like a Scooby snack.
Yeah,
small.
she kind of like she has an unintentional moment here and there, but no, she's I think that she is borderline personality disorder. And
that suggests that she's near the line.
It's beyond. I took a semester of abnormal psych at community college, so I know what I'm talking about. But she is. I think we went on Bots together, Battle of the Seasons tour, and it was me, Sharon, Jinx.
Pearl was DJing.
Violet. Pearl. No, but not yet. Not yet. She was getting ready.
She forgot her iPod shuffle.
Yeah. But
I'm going to tell you guys this. This is about the do's and don'ts of a meet and greet.
oh, here we go.
And this applies to you.
This is apropos
Because you'll be meeting some legends today. Me.
yeah.
You'll be meeting some smokers with a lot of insight. Her. And the
then
rest
a
of
bunch
them.
of delusional Gila monsters that probably shouldn't be here. Michelle. Just.
I would like to talk to you about not touching drag queen's hair.
Oh, so, okay. No, listen. We tour a little bit together. We like to go to the UK every once in a while, and
Yeah.
we there you go. Absolutely. She is hysterical with the hair.
I'll be like, oh my God, it's nice to see you. And then they
And-
hug. Don't touch it!
And then that's why I like approach like this, like.
Well, because it's a hair hug where
Yeah.
they put the arm
And they
around you
grab
and they
the
pull.
hair.
And while you're hugging them, you go. Because your hair gets pulled back.
Well, because I have stringy, beachy kind of Pamela Anderson hair that
It is
a real
stringy.
woman has. A real woman has. So if you pull it, it's fine. It just it bounces right back.
It tumbles
this
back.
Is a
This is 25
tapioca
pounds.
helmet that it's like a
It's like wearing a sleeping bag on your head.
oh yeah.
But like a coiffed sleeping bag that you wouldn't ever sleep in or touch at a meet and greet.
Yeah, but the point is you don't touch your hair because it's just a giant fragile helmet. And if that thing comes off, it's over. I mean, that meeting
I'm out.
is done.
I'm so out if
the
it
meeting
falls
is
off.
done, and she's gonna quit drag right away.
Quit drag, which is your wish anyway, but don't touch it. I apologize for some of the things that we've said on our YouTube show because,
I do not.
To be
Excuse me.
to be perfectly honest, we film it in a way that we don't remember saying a lot of it. So
yeah,
when
we're-
we watch it, we are hearing it for the first time. So when I tell you guys, not that I got gonorrhea, but the number of times, or when I tell you guys that I fucked a guy who had a ceiling to floor size Bonnie Hunt poster,
I'm sorry, that was the best story I've ever heard in my life, though.
And then I have
Nothing to be ashamed of.
I have a boyfriend now who watches that, and I'm like, it's a joke.
Yeah, but no.
None of
is
that
how
ever
famous,
happened.
That's how famous people disclose their past. Like, you don't do it face to face. That's too direct, And I think that normal people are very intimidated by famous people because we have more skills. And so,
Yeah. I
you know
think
what I
lying
mean?
to people is very important.
Yeah, no, and so I think that the best way to learn about your life is not over dinner or something mundane like that. It's over on, Oprah or whatever, like whatever kind of interview talk show is more suitable for your line of work. So in this case, it's our web series. Where,
Yeah!
you could say like, and then it's out there in the, it's public knowledge, and there's nothing he can say about it. If
Who's he?
I don't know, who are we talking about? No, your boyfriend. Your boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Who, by the way. I mean,
Katya
this is
met him last
personal.
week in Kentucky.
This is
The
yeah.
one-
I mean,
so-
this is personal
so
information, but I feel like we should share it.
I'm
I
so
could-
embarrassed.
he
Let's
is
skip.
So cute.
Yeah.
And I could
Guess
fall in
sorry,
love with
guys,
him in a
not single
second.
anymore. You didn't act fast enough.
But she
All
loves
this
romance.
could have been yours. You dodged a bullet.
This one loves romance, though. I'm way more cynical. I do not subscribe to the foolish and ridiculous mythology of romance.
Hairstyles.
That Hollywood tries to shove upon you. Do you guys know? You know that, right?
Yeah.
It's all bullshit. Like love is great for like 3 months, and then it changes into something else.
Completely. If
Like,
you,
the
the
real
Notebook,
love-
like the Notebook, Ryan Gosling in real life, he'd be more like Dwight Schrute.
That's true. Yeah, and instead of rain like that, like gorgeous like rain, and you're all like wet and you're about to kiss, it's just like a bunch of cats pissing on you.
Oh, totally. And I'm from Wisconsin. As long as he only hits you when he drinks. If he only hits you when he
Oh,
drinks,
Jesus
you put a ring on that fucking finger so fast. You hide the
Sometimes
bottle,
quickly, sometimes
and you sleep
slowly.
on the other side of the bed. Arm's length. Arm's length. It's so hot. I wish I would have wore a smaller hair. That's why you wear flat hair. I get it. No, not you. No, not you. I say in general. That's why you wear flat hair.
All right, so now I have some questions for the audience.
That's gum on there. I'm sorry.
So I talked about my DragCon outfit, which is pretty gorgeous and amazing. It's been a year since our season 7 reunion.
Yeah.
Now, you don't have to clap. It's fine. It's just time. It passes by itself. It doesn't need any encouragement.
Time flies. Time flies when you're wasting your youth and coach on an airplane. Remember that,
Yeah, but
because you can't take it back once you're there.
sometimes.
Remember last week when I called you to talk about this panel, and instead we talked about life
Depression.
lessons we've learned and almost cried.
Yeah. And I think that's like, they say the heart will search out what it needs on its own. And I think that's what we did on the telephone the other day. Our hearts were yearning.
Yeah, we were supposed to have a
understanding.
meeting to talk about jokes, and instead we just talked about shortcomings.
Yeah.
Um,
just sort of character defects.
That's what we do on our show, though. We walk in with a plan, and none of that takes place. And we end up talking about...
Well, I don't know why they keep cutting out my Contact movie references. No, because the thing is that movie is not great. It's not a great piece of cinematic, it's not a cinematic treasure by any means, but there's
You
so
talk
many,
like it is.
There's so many lessons in that movie. So many great lessons about, just going for it, just like going all the way. And especially if you have support from an eccentric billionaire who's living on a Russian space station so that the cancer doesn't kill him.
Oh, my God.
I don't know. I mean, if that's not relatable, I don't even know. I should just go home. Ugh. Wait, ice cream cones.
Ice cream cones.
These are ice cream cones.
This is a time in the panel where I would like to open up the floor to people who have questions for us.
And they better be good. Listen, we're going to vet these questions. If it's not good, we'll just move right along. And,
and yesterday somebody met me and cried, so I'm just saying the stakes are high.
And I was like,
Sasha Bell, stop crying.
Oh man, does anybody?
She was this close to being on season 7.
Oh, that was Candy Ho. Well, I mean, why are you doing that noise? Why are you doing that noise? We all know what the deal is. You all know that you come on the show,
honey. Wasn't
and you
that
risk
some shade?
Humiliation. What?
Wasn't that some shade, honey?
Yes, it was. You dragged her.
Oh, girl.
Drag her.
Come for her, honey.
We need an update on the lexicon of drag. Don't you think it's a little overdue at this point? We need an update. We need a few updates.
Did we get any season 8 catchphrases? I didn't.
I don't believe we did. That's an inside joke. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's not... I mean,
I'm just saying, if I looked like Bob, I'd put the purse first, too. Oh, my God. Oh, honey. Oh, bitch. No, it's okay.
I feel like we should talk about... Because
like
people
any
want to
young...
fucking drag our season through the mud every goddamn time we do a show, then we're going to drag 8 through the mud a little bit.
Yeah. I think it's high time, don't you? Y'all acted like our season was not your favorite, but then you saw the runways this season and you were like, oh shit, I guess my first husband, who did hit me but only when he drank, wasn't that bad. Overall, I believe our season had very strong, maybe the strongest runways of any season.
That's debatable. I mean,
oh, none of you agreeing? Perfect. Get the fuck out.
But here's the problem with that, is that that's not drag, right? Drag is like... It's boisterous, it's loud, it's opinionated, and it's like obnoxious and funny as hell, but it's crunchy. It's not polished. And then so
And either
is within. I have a self-polishing oven. My vagina polishes itself.
Self-polishing oven.
No. So you know what I mean by that? I'm serious. Sometimes I like to be serious, and season 8 was like Cap'n Crunch cereal with like expired milk, but it was exciting.
Yeah. And season 7 was about visual polish, underwear, and forehead earrings.
Yeah. And like really
Finger
expensive
waves.
wigs that nobody should be able to afford before they're on Drag Race.
Oh yeah.
You know what
remember
I mean?
when you go to Drag Race with just a library of perfect wigs? Because I don't remember that.
Oh yeah. And all like I gotta tell you, Miss Fame, she is a sociopath. Not really, but she is. You should have seen this shit. She was so organized.
She's so good.
Meticulously organized, and everything was in a hairnet, and everything we had its own little box.
She had hairnets.
Hairnets for her wigs.
But you know what though? You know how she auditioned? You know how she got on Drag Race? I'm gonna tell you this. She did the same way as everybody else. She showed RuPaul her tape. Because she had visible tape. Okay. Guess many of you didn't have HD and you didn't see it. Okay.
I get it. Like her soul. Like she bared her soul.
No.
No? Okay.
No, the tape. Okay. The tape on her face.
Oh, her audition tape.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm
not saying they're all good, but you're here. Okay. I told you the editing buffs. That's our season 1 filter, is the editing. Part of us doing our show too is we don't remember doing it. So when it comes out on Friday, we watch it as well because
Yeah, we're
I
kinda
literally
like-
sit there on a plane or wherever I am. I give myself like, I hope I didn't. you
Well,
know.
I don't know. I take a different approach. I'm just like a pathological narcissist, and I love watching myself. And I'm like our fan. I'm like our number one fan.
I think that's healthy.
So I'll be first in line at the meet and greet.
I think, drag or not, you have to be your number one fan in life.
Especially this one. Especially this
Oh,
one.
oh. On Drag Race, when people
Especially
were like,
this
but what
one.
about her makeup? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm the most beautiful woman that ever lived. But it's cool now because it takes the edge off to be
Liquid
rich.
financially. Yeah, rich.
Yeah, we'll say rich.
Super, super rich.
Yeah.
Like gross.
Well,
gross
when you were
rich.
as garbagey poor as I was a year and a half ago, $500 in my bank made me feel rich. So you know, whatever.
And now we're gonna be rich for the rest of our lives.
the rest of our lives,
No matter what.
I'm gonna
can't
grab.
go wrong with investments, guys. If anybody's looking to refinance, I can lock you in at a really low rate.
I'm gonna grab onto RuPaul's name and I'm gonna ride it until I fucking can't ride it anymore. Okay.
Yeah. And listen, this is not, things are temporary. Things change. People change. Times change. The bubble bursts. And then what do?
We do Top Chef.
Yeah.
You just
Okay.
move on.
We
Okay?
do they still do The Amazing Race?
Kimchi and I, if she doesn't win this season, we are saying that we want to go on Amazing Race and have like a redemption story.
But you wouldn't. I mean,
Because she's like trilingual and she knows about the world. I think we could win.
no.
I
You'd
can
be last place. Last place for sure.
Yeah.
You both of you. I mean, look at you.
But the thing
Look
is,
at all that stuff. You could
keep
move
your
around.
friends, keep your friends close. Keep your friends' storylines closer. Okay.
Yeah. Hey,
Do
listen.
you guys have any questions?
Yeah. I mean, like juicy, interesting.
Right off the cuff.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
This gentleman in the back. Go way far in the back. Yep, you can stand up and just scream like it's, yeah.
Where did he put the 3 dogs when you were in his house?
Oh, okay. The 3 dogs were there. They were present, and they didn't help me. They didn't give me any better judgment. But they licked me clean, so it was good. Next question. You lady, gentleman in the green hair. Oh, there's a microphone in the aisle. Thanks, Pete. Thought of everything.
Okay, first of all, I want to say that my name on Facebook is Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom because of you guys. And it's stuck
That's a
that way
great
for the
movie, a
next
little
60
problematic.
days because of the name change policy. It's stuck that way.
Revisiting a lot of those movies from my formative years in the 1990s is a eye opener because a lot of them are absolutely terribly racist, transphobic, or
Oh,
just
terrible.
misogynist.
Or gay-phobic.
Yeah.
What is that? Homophobic.
Homophobic.
That's what it is. It's one of those.
Yeah.
And if you're any homophobes here, you can get out.
Oh, I mean, at this point, homophobia is just like, give me a break. I mean, the thing is, we have to.
I have a gay friend, so I'm really passionate about this. Oh, your
Actually,
question.
I had but my question was actually for you, Katya.
Oh, yeah.
Can you describe what you're wearing today and give us a runway?
Oh, do you want me to give
Yeah.
you a runway?
Oh, shit.
I'll have to put it.
Do you want us to
Describe
do-
it good like you did on the season.
Do you want us to do music and you can walk?
Is there music? I don't think
We can
have
clap and
music
sing.
piped in. I don't think so at all. But yeah, I will do that.
Okay.
Give me why don't you talk for about a minute and a half while I try to wiggle into it because I'm not tucked and it's very bulgy right now. I know what you're saying.
Okay.
It's not the length. It's just the saline injections that haven't been done.
If anybody's here and they haven't seen us before on YouTube, you can subscribe at Wow Presents. It's totally free. It's every Friday. It's so fun. It's fun for us. It's fun for you.
I mean, it's a blast. And listen, it doesn't cost you anything at all.
We try to keep them
YouTube,
very short,
yeah.
4 or 5 minutes of your day. You can laugh about it all day.
No,
Oh.
listen to me, listen. I, by the way, am a notary public if you need something notarized. But, no, you know what? That is typical human cerebral cortex action.
Yeah.
You want it, I want it, I love it, I want it more. I love it, I want it all the time. And then what happens? You don't love it anymore.
Duh.
Can we not just talk about the 3-month window of romantic love for the human brain?
It's called edging.
Yeah.
Hello?
I mean,
Which is
that's-
when you cut the crust of a peanut butter and jelly.
So I'm just gonna do. I'm not gonna do a runway walk, but it's like a whirling dervish moment. So I'll just do that. It's really fun. Can you do like a beatbox or something?
Okay. Stroll down the runway. Okay, for real. We're gonna clap, 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 no, clap, 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 clap. You're done? All right. Hold on. No cartwheels, huh? No. The problem is when you're Katya or Kennedy, everyone wants you to do backflips and stuff all the time. You did that to yourself.
Oh.
I can do backflips, but I don't do them because
I like to recite poetry now. I'm changing direction. It's a lot of wear and tear in my legs. Listen, you guys, I want to talk about men and women so bad. Here's the thing. That whole bathroom thing, obviously, it's not about the bathroom. Not about the bathroom. Nobody wants to go to the bathroom.
Or just wear a fucking catheter. I say it all the time.
Nobody wants to go to the bathroom. You don't say, I want to go to the bathroom now. You say, I have to go to the bathroom. Nobody wants to go to the bathroom. Urination, defecation, two unfortunate things that we have to do. Sometimes we have to do it in public, so we make a little place where we do it.
I kind of like
and
it. I kind of like to do it. Do you ever like to do it?
Well, listen, I do. I had a whole, Picasso had the blue period. I had a piss period.
I have a question. Have you ever smoked on the toilet?
Yes, I have.
What's that like?
It's like smoking on the toilet.
Because I don't smoke and I don't have a toilet, so I can only imagine.
Well, I don't have a door in for my bathroom. There's no door. It's open.
Because you don't have a house.
No, I live alone.
The bathroom's a hole in the park. Your drag is just in a tree.
I live alone, and I like to be. But in a public restroom, I just can't get. I can't do it. I don't know how anybody thinks that's sexual. I know there's a huge history of gay men and cruising public toilets, but I just think it's.
Do you guys know what cruising is?
Oh, come on. Yeah.
I was watching this historical gay documentary called Queer as Folk, and in it, gay people used to do cruising, which is when you put on a mesh shirt and an earring, and you go out and you get people to fuck you using your eyes. So like, you sir right there with the badge. I'm gonna cruise you. Ready? You wanted to fuck me, didn't you?
I mean, I'm still not used to it. I still I don't get that we're famous, really famous. That doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't feel famous. Do you feel famous?
I do because I walk down the street and people recognize me.
They're like, oh,
James
Tom
Lewis.
Hanks.
Yeah.
Mr. Burns.
Yeah, the Mr. Burns of our life.
People think I either look like India Farah out of drag, or people say this to me. I always recognize you out of drag because as a boy you have a very distinct look, and I know it's not distinct like Kate Moss distinct. I know it's the other way. So I'm like, thank you. Is it the beady eyes or the waxy skin?
Or the permanently pink stained upper lip
That's
Kool-Aid
what it
mustache.
is. Well, on season 7 too, next to Pearl and Fame, we are all plebeians because they're like supermodel men.
I wouldn't go that far,
And
but
you and I look like we definitely would work at a Costco, but we would be greeters. We would be front of the line.
I would definitely be on the spectrum myself. Yeah.
I would be a beauty advisor at CVS.
I would probably try to sell peat moss out of the back of my station wagon.
Going by the name Kate Moss.
Yes.
Yeah. We don't even have 50 minutes of our show on YouTube, and you just spent 50 minutes with us, so thank you so much. And I love you. And we have 2 days together at DragCon. Yay!
So, just really quickly, say what you got downstairs.
See what I got?
Yeah.
Oh, t-shirts, tanks. I have a brand new shirt. This is called a boyfriend shirt. It's a baseball shirt. It's great.
It's really
Sunglasses, pictures of me, and just touch me, smell me. I made my booth like Barbie Goes to Maui. So come to
It's
Hawaii.
really cute. It's really cute. She's she's the Rodeo Drive of DragCon. I'm
And
the Skid
Katya had
Row.
a couple friends hang pictures on a black curtain. That's cool too.
Yeah, so come down. I have 5 new styles of shirts. It's great. Thank you.